So I feel greatly privileged to be here to talk about one of the most underreported political systems in the United States. Before to come here, Dr. Peak told me that several of you visited Morocco last year and much appreciated its Atlas Mountains, its sand, its desert, its sand dunes. By the way, close to my house, my downtown, I'm from Tinjdad, 60 miles from Marzouga, and much appreciated hospitality of its people. All that is fine. Morocco is a beautiful country. On the other hand, I'm sure that you have seen up close its poverty that ranks 126 in the famous IDH of United Nations. And eventually you have seen its corruption or heard about its corruption that ranks among the 90s according to Transparency International rankings. And obviously it's authoritarianism because it's not a democracy and a totalitarianism. So what I want to see that is that political system, and more globally, Moroccan political sociology keep less well known here in the United States for many reasons that I won't have time to expand on today, but I do have sufficient time to turn over the structure of that political system that is responsible of such social and political situation, obviously through the view that we choose as a title of that talk, the democratization process in Morocco. I said the stillbirth of the democratization of Morocco because the stillbirth here is more than a conclusion, it's a fact. We need only to look at the current events in Morocco. Many hundred of political prisoners, many hundred of peaceful demonstrators have been arrested during the last 2 years for asking for job, for asking for hospital, for asking for education, university. The leaders are sentenced to 20 years. Many journalists are in jail. One of them, توفيق بوعشرين, is sentenced to 15 years, an unprecedented in Moroccan contemporary history. His colleague, Hamid المهداوي, is sentenced to 3 years. Politically, the opposition, an institutional opposition, not the institutional one, is suppressed, either in the left, or Islamists of Al-Adl wal-Ihsan, or defenders of human rights, like the greatest association of human rights in Morocco, AMDH, and American one also, Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International. All that means that there is no expansion of the public sphere in Morocco. There is now liberalization, and the liberalization is the first step in any democratization process. So I'd like to take that as a starting point. There is no democratization process currently in Morocco. The stillbirth because we had in the past 2 times. We'll talk about that today. We had that 2 times. The first one in 1989. The second one is in 2011. Why 1989 is the date of the fall of Berlin Wall. Before that date, as we know, all authoritarian regimes around the world took advantage from the Cold War to suppress their people. So after that date, they were forced to democratize. That's the reason why we had seen some process in Eastern Europe and Latin America. That's what Samuel Huntington called the third wave of democratization. And the second one is 2011 with what we call the Arab Spring. So let's start